Casino. This movie is a long one. This is a tale.
Yeah.
This is one of them. Let's just get in. Killer Cam, she's here. Ohio. Pierce the veil. Stay away from my friends. They can't even wait.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get all the way up.
Yeah. It's like this is enough.
Yeah.
We're in here, man.
I've been hearing double for the last like however many minutes, and now it sounds very quiet and like.
You're used to echoes of everything.
Yeah.
Were you hearing yourself?
Yeah.
Let's go. So what the Scorsese movies we've watched have been Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah.
And you saw Wolf of Wall Street before, like,
Yeah,
right?
I've seen Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
Watched it again recently for some reason. I think I only caught the latter half because I got into a movie night late. It doesn't matter.
Adapted from a true story.
Oh, I love water. Hold on, everybody.
Yo, the Pink. He's
Boy.
He's a Cameron fan.
When you love someone, you gotta trust them. There's no other way. Otherwise, what's the point? I believe that's the kind of love I had.
The music. I love this shot. This shot is always so goofy to me, but it works for some reason. Oh yeah, Don Rickles.
Oh?
I forgot Don Rickles. Oh yeah, he's like an important character in this.
I keep confusing Don Rickles with someone else. I don't know who.
Who
I
out
don't
there?
know.
Is it like some other like
White
guy?
No, I keep thinking Don Rickles is black. I'm confusing him with some black celebrity who I think is also
Don
named
Cheadle?
Don or Donald. Maybe it's Don Cheadle.
Different Dons.
Yeah, totally different.
Very different Dons.
I remember reading Don Rickles did like, I think he talked at like the RNC many years ago, and I was like, really? And I was like, I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Don Rickles is like he's like linked with the mafia and everything. He's still flying.
He's still going.
How long has this been?
I remember there was some movie where it was like an infinite. It was either a movie or a book where he was just falling down an infinite pit.
And that was
at
it?
what point do you just?
He's into the abyss.
Yeah.
I want to believe that explosion caused him to fly for 3 minutes
Before I ever ran a
uninterrupted.
casino or got my
And he lived.
Ace Rothstein was a hell of a handicapper. I was so good, I had it down so cold. I was given one of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas, the Tangiers.
The Tangiers. There's a Tangiers in Akron somewhere.
Matter of fact, I mean, he had me, Nicky Santoro, his best friend, watching his
Are
ass.
there celebrities like this, or not celebrities, directors like this today, where
But
like
in the
all their
end,
movies have
we fucked it all
The
up.
a
same-
lot of the same?
I was gonna say Nolan, but I guess he's like an older
Yeah.
director.
We're ever
Emma
giving anything that
Sullivan
fucking
is-
valuable again.
Rachel Sennett in her movies, I think. That's not really the same.
Who's that girl who
Time
directed
Vegas was a
Barbie?
place where millions of suckers
Oh, Greta
flew in every
Gerwig.
year.
I feel like she uses.
I think she reuses some people, yeah.
Yeah.
But at night, you couldn't see the desert that surrounds Las Vegas.
Did she direct Little Women as well?
Yes, I believe so.
Problems are solved.
That was
lot of
really. That's
holes
a
in the
movie we should
desert.
watch.
Yeah,
That was a
I've
really good movie.
managed to have not seen that, but I hear it's very good.
You gotta have the hole already dug before you show up with a package in the trunk. You gotta dig a few more holes. Could be there all night.
Fallout. Anytime I see Vegas, I'm like Fallout New Vegas. So that's what that's based on.
Anywhere else in the country, I was a book. But here, I'm Mr. Rothstein. I hired an old casino pal.
Don Rickles.
Guys like me, Las Vegas washes away your sins. And along with making us legit comes cash. This is the end result of all the bright lights,
Cash and Coins is so...
free hotel suites,
Aren't they discontinuing
and
the
all
penny?
the broads and all
I
the
believe they are.
arranged just for us
I
to
don't
get
know how that's-
your money.
I don't know the logistics of that, but...
That's the truth about Las Vegas. We're the only winners. The players don't stand a chance.
Oh yeah, the house. This is why I can never gamble. I just don't like the idea of it.
Through the
It's-
cage
I was like,
and into the most
who was this? This was like my cousin's boyfriend or something. Someone I was talking to.
place where they add
He
up
was
all
telling
the
me
money.
like he went
The
to
holy of
a
holies.
casino, like the first time he went to a casino. He won on the first thing he did.
Place was off
And then he
limits.
was like, but it's bad etiquette
Even
to
I
cash
couldn't
out
get-
right away. And I was like, oh,
I'm
of course
cashing
it
out
is.
immediately.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it's bad
Yeah, you
etiquette
could
to
build a
cash
house
out
that
after you win.
$100 bills.
and you're supposed to keep playing until the house gets it back.
What the fuck was going on? I mean, to them, everything looked on the up.
They can just kick you out too if you're winning too much. Even if you're not cheating, they can just be like, you're out.
They do short count, they lose fill slip, they'd even take cash right out of the drop. Cash off the top without anybody getting wise. Now look at these guys, they look busy, right? God forbid they should make a mistake and forget to steal. You're in and you're out.
Anytime I watch a Scorsese movie, I'm like, yeah, this is a good director. Like right away, you're just like, this guy makes movies well.
Now that suitcase was going straight to one place, right to Kansas City. That suitcase was all the bosses ever wanted.
The Midwest bosses, they talking about us.
The bosses would come from all over the place, and they would meet in the back of this produce. These are the guys who secretly control Las Vegas.
The Midwest controls Las Vegas.
Control the
Why?
Teamsters union.
Teamsters!
And that's where you had to go.
Oh, the union.
Nobody got a Teamsters loan unless the guys in this room.
I only think about the union, and I'm like, I immediately think about the
Guys
mafia.
like this
Like,
take over here. out of
like,
Detroit.
was that the whole point of the union? Like, this is mob business.
The outfit's top boss, definitely the most important guy in this room.
It's a little early for Las Vegas. I do want to welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the gaming industry.
The gaming, and whoa, the real gamers.
The Teamsters pension fund was a legitimate guy.
They're playing Fortnite.
$62 million for the new Tangier.
Here was the perfect front man. He didn't know too much. He didn't want to know too much.
He looks like, who does he look like?
Yeah, he looks like...
Say that knowing full well just how much competition we have in this great city.
He looks like he'd be in like a cop show.
And where they got green from? Who the fuck? Andy Stone, who gave all the orders. Give him a shot at running a casino and he tries to talk you out of it.
I don't know if I could do this even if I want.
A license to work in a casino? All you gotta do is apply for one. They got a 10-year backlog.
But what happens when they do find it?
All you gotta do is keep changing your job title. Guys been working there for 30 years, don't have a license.
Tough proposition. You know, if I did it, I'd have to run.
Joe Pesci's voice in this movie is so weird to me.
No interference.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna...
I mean, he's a different character, but like, it's weird.
Yeah, I know. But he, sounds like he's doing a Joe Pesci impression.
How the hell did you learn how to deal? Place the checks proper. That's the way you do it.
Even back home years ago, when we were first hanging out together,
Back home years ago. That's that's the time.
he'd get the wind velocity so he could judge the field goals. There was nothing about a game he was going to bet that he didn't know. Rick was the only guaranteed winner I ever knew. All I had to do was ring the bell and take the money. Ace made more money for them on a weekend.
Gambling was not legal in Ohio until fairly recently. I remember there was like no casinos at all.
I mean, fixed
And like
price,
as they were like the legislation was passing to open them,
pinpoint
they
spreads.
they were
don't
building
fucking
casinos
know
like in
everything.
advance, and then they opened them the day the law passed.
Money was the greatest insurance policy in the world.
How the hell did you get Oklahoma, Michigan?
Well, that's why they paid so well.
Nicky, he's making a lot of money for us. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Is it cold up in here?
So now, on top of everything else, I gotta
I
make
just, my body doesn't like regulate temperature. I go from being cold to hot to cold again.
Yeah, we made a great pair.
Bring a sweater everywhere.
I made Book.
Sopranos guy. Well, he's like in the last season.
Hi, Sam.
tell him the line on the beer can. If he don't know, nobody will. Tell you, see.
I love the way this room is shot.
What? Is this yours? No, it's a nice pen. I just...
Why don't you take that fucking pen and shove it up your ass?
Jeez. Okay. This is just like middle school.
Scorsese drinking game. Joe Pesci has anger issues and lashes out at someone. Extra shot if he dies.
What's that? You hear a little girl, Frankie? You hear a little girl?
He just killed him. That was to the neck. You gotta see him in The Irishman. That's another long movie, but he's like a completely like different character in The Irishman.
trying to figure
Is
out
he,
why
is he
the guy
cool,
was saying
calm,
what
and
he was.
collected?
Yes.
Does he keep it 300 like the
No matter
Romans?
how big a guy might be, Nicky,
Like keep it 300 like the Romans. Yeah.
you beat him with a knife, he comes back with a gun. Because he'll keep coming back until one of you is dead.
With me protecting Ace, he made a fortune.
I do not. I used to have like some wild card friends like that. Not like to the point of murder, but like just a slight thing. I'm like, I can't. When you're young, it's. But as an adult, I'm like, I can't be having friends like that. Like we can't be getting in fights as an adult. Like,
They couldn't.
like it's not just like we're gonna get criminal charges. Like we're at this point.
You can't be a loose cannon like this out of high school.
Yeah, it's got to be over. You got to get your fights in high school.
Without us, these guys, they'd still be shoveling mule shit. Mr. Rothstein.
Won't happen again, Mr. Rothstein.
This guy's just another dumb fucking white man.
Real. That's what I think every day of my life.
These yokels ran the state, passed the laws.
Certainly.
Why not make them happy?
Oh, senator. What's with politicians and always having, like, mistress? I don't know. That seems like a job where, like...
For politicians
I don't
like
know.
our state
Like
senator up there,
it's too much of a risk. Like, to be a president or a world leader
life when they got elected,
and, like,
so hey,
have,
why not
like,
take
all
advantage
these,
of
like,
it?
leaks.
And
Like,
yeah, right.
Politicians came cheap. We could handle them.
like, I could see, like getting with, like, a prostitute or
Howard, who
something. But,
plays
like,
$30,000
having, like, a
a hand
whole
in
carrying
Baco.
on an affair, that's a risk.
About a year ago, he cleaned out a couple of casinos in the Cayman Islands. Another billionaire cheapskate who loved his free rooms, but we got him back.
What the hell went wrong? I'm awfully sorry.
Then he missed the commercial flights connecting with Japan.
But there's a convention, there's nothing to do.
Sorry you missed the plane.
Where'd you get my money?
No gambling. And once he was back, he played small. He bet 1,000 a hand instead of his usual 30,000. They can't bet small for long. Thought of it as losing 90,000. He upped his bets
Predatory, bro.
until he.
I was.
Cardinal rule is to keep them playing and keep them coming back.
I guess the nature of a casino is predatory,
In the
like
end,
in its
we get all.
like in its natural being.
Wait, I kind of zoned out for a second with the Ichikawa thing.
Everybody's got to watch
Was that just
everybody
like
else.
a demonstration, or is that character gonna come back?
They just
Since the
like
players are
got him
looking to
back
beat
so he
the
could
casino.
gamble more and lose his money again, like a whole thing.
The box
Yo, those eyebrows, insane.
pit bosses are watching the floor men. Shift bosses are watching the pit bosses. And the eye in the sky is watching us all.
I wonder. It'd be funny if Sharon Stone didn't even have a big role. Like she was just our side character. Wait, what? Is it just mute for you?
Yeah,
Oh wait, okay, we're good.
he's just having a moment.
Sharon Stone is the leg cross girl, right?
I think so. Poor girl.
That's all I know. Casino and like leg cross girl. I've never even saw that movie. I just know that that's like a scene.
What's the matter?
They would literally advertise it on TV. I mean, they wouldn't show it, but they would like show her sitting with her legs crossed, and they'd be like,
And the director was like, "No, you have to do it that way.
"No one's gonna see it. No one's
no one's
gonna
gonna
see
see it, but if you wear it, it's like gonna mess with the lighting." And then she like got her kids taken away from her because of it.
It's crazy. That'd be crazy to like be told that it's gonna be tasteful and no one will see it, and then you see it in theaters and it's like, well, the world,
Yeah.
the whole world. And he's in love. He's like, I love that shorty.
What did this get sampled in?
Love at first outburst, I guess.
Yeah. Some great teasing in the back.
What a move. I fell in love right there.
Okay.
For a girl like Ginger, love costs money.
Oh my god.
She better actually be powdering her nose. Why do you need
Ginger's mission in
$100
life.
to powder your nose?
She was a queen around the casino. She brought in high rollers, them spread around a lot of money.
That's a lucky place for you.
Who didn't want Ginger? Smart hustlers like her could keep a guy awake for 2 or 3 days before sending him home broke.
He's the thug and she's the scammer. This is like
Any change?
this is Twitter.
I had a few games on the way.
That was all bullshit. She just pocketed the cash.
He's like, I don't care.
Ginger had the hustler's code. She knew how to take care of people, and that's what Vegas is all about. She took care of the...
I'd love to get a handshake and someone slide $100. I'd be like, yo, that'd make my day.
Ginger took care of the Parkers. They took care of the security guard. Let her operate. She could have everything under control except for her old pimp boyfriend.
You're gonna get yours back. You're gonna get back first. Where are you? You're in that place. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm always here for you.
Toxic. I love how they just like the whole mood changes when it's like this. It's this sleazy room, like, and he's
Yeah.
he's like this like disheveled looking man.
A scumbag. chasing dentists for a few bucks.
Just took all his money, all her money too.
The way Ginger saw it, Lester was just an unlucky guy. Somebody had to take care of him.
It doesn't need to be.
Find any cash in there, we'll whack it up with you.
And I would appreciate a little respect.
Even after a little vacation, they hassled him at the airport. They wanted to pinch him for some diamond burglary in Antwerp. He enjoyed being a gangster, and he...
Yeah, I'm like, why are we zooming in on that?
Here we go. Beautiful.
Hiding diamonds in the hair.
Wow.
All right, we're clear.
There's more.
I think that's it.
There's more. Be stuck in your hair, you know. Oh, there aren't. What's that? Huh? What's that?
Whoa,
Hey.
okay.
Thanks, hon. I couldn't.
The Italian way.
They sent me out there to make sure that nobody f***ed with Ace.
Hey, how you doing? Mwah.
Boy, look at this place.
Do Jewish people be kissing like on the cheek? Is that like a...
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't think of it as a Jewish thing, but I guess all of my family that I see do it are Jewish.
Like friends, because it seems like in like Italians, like it'd just be like their friend and they like greet each other that way.
Jennifer and Nick.
And it's not like a full like it's like embrace. It's more like they're like
Yeah.
a little side peck. It's not like they're just like
I see a lot of
doing that.
like
We left
they almost
Jennifer
like
and
touch
Ginger
cheeks
alone,
and
we took
kiss
a
the
ride.
air next to their face.
yeah, that's what I was more so thinking.
What do you think about me moving out here? What's the matter? You got a problem with that?
No, of course not.
Smoking in the car with the
Yeah.
windows up.
But I just got.
I was thinking when I was stuck on that plane yesterday for 2 hours,
No profile.
I was
It's
like,
not back
at
home,
least
right
planes
off
don't have smoking sections anymore.
Anymore.
It's a real cowboy.
Even the coppers aren't
No.
afraid to bury.
I hated when restaurants had smoking sections. Are you old enough to
tired of that
remember
shit back
the
there.
smoking sections in a restaurant?
I don't know if I would have like noted it as a smoking section.
There's
I
nobody
would've
here to
been
see
like,
us.
"This
Everybody's
smells
back
bad."
home.
Nick, I got it.
I remember going to the restaurant and having to ask. They'd be like, "Would you like to sit in the smoking section or the non-smoking section?"
Oh, I actually totally have. And now that I think about it,
And
I
like,
have stumbled upon that.
and like if someone is smoking in a restaurant, every section is the smoking section.
I was
It's
gonna
like-
say that was how it was in Spain. Like
But I saw it.
there was some outdoor seating at the hostel, one of the hostels that we stayed at, and we wanted to sit outside and like eat
I
one
mean, they
day.
had bookies.
And there was a smoking section. No, I don't even think there was a smoking section. I take it back. It was Spain. Everyone was just
Everybody in
smoking.
line.
We like couldn't go outside because it just always smelled like smoke.
He had a foolproof scheme, all right. When he won, he collect. When he lost, he told the book to go f*** themselves.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good, good. You got that thing for me?
Thought you was late.
No, I'm taking.
You sure?
I'm positive. Maybe if I stick your fucking face through this window over here, like, give me the fucking money. While you had it ready, you thought I was fucking laying it?
Fucking head.
With Santoro will come up and tell us about our first president.
Young Sheldon.
Tim was born.
But still,
It does look like that.
Turned out to be one of the other coaches was a fucking... Didn't matter. I mean, it was all about the kids, you know.
It's all good. When it comes to baseball, it doesn't matter.
Tiny kid he is. Ever since he's born, he tries to do everything. They wanted me to make sure none of the other crews robbed the joint. See it before. I saw him. He had his case and everything, and then he left.
Oh, my left? How am I that?
You know, maybe he went across the street or somewhere else.
Yeah, he looks different too. Maybe he just looks younger.
Oh, thanks.
Well, they clearly he has a wig on. He has or a hairpiece of some sort.
No, I feel like his face, like his eyes look really
They
big.
don't need those anymore.
Maybe it was just in that shot.
out of respect, guys from other crews got away with a warning.
I think it was just that shot.
Watch
And
out.
he has makeup on, I think.
Yeah, maybe more makeup than usual.
Even after we catch him, they try sneaking back beards and wigs.
That bald patch, crazy.
He's betting lavender chips at 500 each with only one little problem. He's always guessed right. But in the end, they're all greedy. Just wasn't protecting his hands, lifting his whole card way too high, reading the dealer's whole card, and signaling his buddy.
I want to commit a heist one day.
Morse code?
It's the way lions look for weak antelope.
Crazy.
Get me Armstrong on Friday over to right away.
Crazy. If I had Morse code, if I had like a Morse code connection with Noob, I would just be roasting him. Be like, broke boy, like all day long.
BJ 19, second base, a beard. Operator, I need Mr. Happy loud.
Mr. Happy. Now we can't see anymore.
Man down!
Wait, what was that?
Little shock baton thing.
Oh. I guess I could have gathered.
They never know what hit them. When they do find out, this got zapped by a cattle prod.
Oh.
Oh, this scene.
They were knocking this place dead for years.
I remember this scene traumatized me as a child, like the idea of this happening.
So you're shuffling your checks with your right hand. You do that with both hands?
No.
Do it with your left hand?
I never tried.
So you're a righty.
Yeah.
Then it's gotta go.
Now you're gonna have to learn with your left hand.
I remember seeing this on TV, very censored. I watched a lot of Scorsese movies on TV, very censored.
That's a lot of money to counting out in public.
And this was just like blurred out, like it was just like a blur.
Oh, they blurred it?
over the hands.
You can either have the money and the hammer, or you can walk out of here. What do you want?
Honestly, I would take the money and the hammer, depending on how much money.
You understand? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess, because...
Fucking right you made a bet.
If it's a life-changing amount of money.
We catch either one.
But I feel like they would not give it to me. They would just hammer, like...
You don't fuck around in it.
Yeah.
I would not trust that they would actually give me the money, though.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
They're still gonna do something to him.
We got rid of the freelance scamsters. Gods were happy. I decided to complicate my life. I was about to bet the rest of my life.
It is so, like, him being so, like, analytical, and then just him falling for this, like...
Yeah.
this, like, unpredictable, like...
Yeah, not even, like,
toxic girl.
I'm trying to marry you.
I don't know.
He's like, I decided to complicate my life.
Serious.
For a sex worker with a pimp boyfriend, so not even someone who's, like, on the market.
You got the wrong girl.
She's like, yo, you need to get someone that's not me.
You know me. You know me 2-3 months. What do you know?
What about her? Not that I want to judge her, but like, what about her makes you think she'd be a good mother? Like the actions you've seen.
And I don't feel like waiting anymore.
This is how it's always when men are ready to settle down. Then they just do it.
I seen a tweet. It was like when men are dating for marriage, it's very like intense. Like when they have it in mind that the next girl they're with is going to be their wife. It's like they're
right.
really
There's
intense.
a certain type of, I don't want to say men, like all men, but there's a certain type of man where they just like are completely aloof and don't care, and then one day they lock in, and then they're like, this sex worker would be a good. Yeah, I want to settle down. She'd be a good mom.
When they probably like passed up many potential like wives along the way.
As long as there's a mutual respect, that kind of thing can grow. I'm realistic.
He's like, I accept that you don't love me yet.
Yeah, he's so funny. It's so funny when people are like totally delusional, but they're talking really like fluently.
Profoundly.
Like he's saying things that are like, oh, it sounds like you know what. It sounds like you're like in your right mind, but you're not.
He's like, I know you don't love me, but what is love? I think if we respect each other enough, eventually you'll love me.
Mm-hmm.
That is some simp stuff.
What happens to me?
You know I'm doing well now. If it doesn't work out between us, make sure you're okay for the rest of your life.
Are you? Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
Especially.
That's a heavy promise to make.
What are you pitching me?
Like, even if you leave me, I'm gonna take care of you for the rest of your life. Like, he's down bad. This is like Keith Sweat music.
Also, oh, I'm sure. As you're getting into the relationship, you're like, yeah, no matter what happens, I'm gonna take care of you. Okay. Oh, well.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but he's a heavy simp. He's like he's a heavy simp for this whole like.
I can change it.
That's like his only like downfall, I would say, is like.
He invited the biggest people in town because he knew they all wanted something from him. Even Ginger. They had to have the baby first before they could get married.
The baby.
But I didn't mind. We loved the kid.
Did they have a child?
What, these two?
You feel my eyes on you.
Or was that Snow?
Or Joe
Feel me looking
Pesci?
into your heart.
Because Joe Pesci's kid played baseball.
Yeah.
And apparently, he baby trapped her.
In your heart.
He's about it.
That's not really what his hair looked like.
Answer me.
Should have colored in that figurines.
But baby, do you know that I love you?
You got married and you're crying to your pimp on the phone?
The way he talks is so funny.
I wish you all the luck in the world. I mean this. You're going to be situated just right in Vegas. It's great for us. I'm looking at you right now. I'm seeing you for the very first time right this minute. I'm seeing you. I can feel my heart click.
Yo, this is so toxic.
14 years old.
Yo!
The second I ever saw you.
No!
I see you long-legged little cold.
Okay, that explains why she's so attached.
Yeah.
This has been like since she was 14.
Talk to you later.
So she's been like, yo, okay, this is dark. This is a lot. I remembered she had like a pimp that was like, but 14. Okay, well that explains a lot.
I'm not crying.
You just killed that pimp.
Maybe you shouldn't drink so much.
I'm okay. I just have to understand. I've been with Lester since I was a kid.
Oh, she gonna tell him?
Oh!
I just wanted to say goodbye.
I mean, good on her for being honest.
I mean, she straight up told, like, I don't love you.
Right.
Like, she said, like, this from the
Yeah.
start. So, you got, I mean, he went along with the terms of this, so.
Right?
Yeah.
You're with me now.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so toxic.
Poor woman.
But how old is Lester, do you think?
Yeah, he's gotta be like, well, I mean, how old is she? Like 20-something? 30?
Let me see.
Or are we talking these actors? Or are we talking just like the characters?
Casino cast. What was her character name? Oh, yeah, Ginger.
24.
I'm thinking Ginger is like late 20s or like 30.
Put on my stuff.
Maybe I'm overestimating. I don't know.
Try it on. It's yours.
Early 20s.
That makes more sense for the.
Yeah.
It's chinchilla.
Maybe Sharon Stone is just older, but it would make sense that the character herself is younger.
Well, how old? I don't know. I don't think Sharon Stone is that old.
Maybe she just looks older. I was a little worried. I was like, I have a feeling I'm gonna be way off.
Oh my.
Wait, okay.
I also feel like Zoomers have such a distorted idea of age, where 30 is like got one foot in the grave.
Do whatever you want.
Okay, so she was 37 years old in this. I didn't
Okay,
know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the character's supposed to be in her early 20s.
Yeah.
We shouldn't keep this.
Well, the movie spans like
Mm-hmm.
over a period of time, so
Sure.
yeah.
Pay attention.
Wait, so how old was she? So in Basic Instinct, she was already like
All this
30
stuff doesn't mean
something.
Guess so. Yeah, that makes sense.
How old is she now then?
anything. I have to be able to trust you with my life.
She's got to be like 30. She's got to be like 60 something.
Right,
70
that-
maybe.
7? Maybe.
If she was 37 when this came
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
and this came out in like plus 30, like
Bank in Vegas only for Ginger. She loved that shit.
I love the Fly Vegas fits.
Yeah. They have the.
Need a little help with that, Mr. Collins?
So I put.
They look like the Jordan Belfort and Margot Robbie.
Yeah. But I mean, I gotta say, shout out to Scorsese for
Or locked in a closet when I needed the money the most.
I feel like he could have casted like a
That could get me
19-year-old
back
or
alive.
something to do this.
Wait, sorry, I'm trying to figure out what he just said. Oh, he would be. Okay, sorry, what did he say?
I was like, shout out to Scorsese if he could have casted like a 19-year-old to do this or
Yeah.
something.
Just a signature card. So one.
It would have I imagine it would have a very different feel if he had an actual
Yeah.
20-year-old.
That's right. That's where you wanted it, right? Sam, let me.
I don't know what the vibe of it is supposed to be, like, because it would be a little bit unsettling in a way that might be
Yeah, sure.
interesting, but
Yeah. I mean, he did that in Taxi Driver.
right.
So many clients, so.
But there was a body double, so
To play it safe, I switched job titles again and made myself in food, and Nicky was dreaming his own kind of Vegas. Don't make us come looking for
Oh, you won't have to look for me. Thanks, Nicky. They were degenerate gamblers.
it. It was so obvious. They were real signal happy, signaling back and forth.
so he can scam. He can scam at the casino.
Careful, gaming agents are all over the place.
So I'm lucky.
Lucky all week.
Okay, I'm beginning to think he is wearing colored contacts.
A million times I wanted to
Are you
yell
just
at his
examining Joe Pesci's
Every
face?
time, every time I have close up on
We're
his eyes,
supposed
I'm
to
like,
be
his
out here
eyes
robbing you,
are
dumb
huge.
fucking.
His irises look huge and bright blue. Maybe he just got bright blue eyes.
Tell him to take his fucking feet off the table. What's he think this is, a goddamn...
And I don't want to work this way.
Would you mind taking?
Oh yeah, speaking of Iris, did you see that movie with
Yeah, I would mind. I'm having a bad night.
where that guy has like a robotic girlfriend or something?
The Jack Quaid one?
Yeah, I was gonna say with Dennis Quaid's son. That was a cam movie.
For you.
Yeah, I read a little bit about it.
Her name was Iris because they were listening to Iris while they made it. Like
Oh, that's
there was a flashback scene where they were programming her. What's her name? And you just hear Iris blasting in
Wow.
the background.
Sir, you're gonna have to leave.
But yeah, the Goo Goo Dolls and Dashboard Confessional are going to be performing here soon.
You're out of here. Fuck you! You know you're f***ing with? You f***ing faggot!
Okay.
Leave me alone! You was kidding me!
Oh! Oh!
Whoa!
They did say they were gonna do that.
Did you know that guy you threw out was with me?
You know what he did? Then I walked over to me to go myself. Then he called me a faggot.
Fuck himself? Is that what you did? Told him to go fuck himself? You fucking...
Oh.
Let me get out of line over there again. I'll smash your fucking head so hard you won't be able to get that cowboy hat. know who he was talking. He doesn't know that we're dear friends. I mean, he's already very sorry.
He does it again, he's out for good. I don't care what it is, Nick. I'll never let him.
All right, Ace. Thanks, pal.
Taking your shoes off, being socks out at a casino is insane, though. Like, that's wild.
You know, Ace could be a very touchy guy. He hired that Jonathan and David in there and then given them a silver Rolls Royce.
Okay.
Knew all the fucking angles. He brought over the whole femme fatale show from Paris.
Showgirls.
I mean, he had to weigh them in to make sure they didn't blow up like fucking balloons.
8 pounds.
Let me put her on suspension.
Never mind the sir.
Sorry, I'm just trying to offer you.
Okay.
Just give me the right answer.
But sir is frightened that if she doesn't lose the weight, she may even get fired.
Just stop everything.
Because 8 pounds? Is 8 pounds gonna throw everything off?
They want to put you in a black book.
That black book is a bunch of bullshit.
If they put you in that book, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. You will not be able to walk into a casino, I'm telling you.
What am I doing out here? I'm trying to make a living, that's all.
I'm just telling you.
Yo. Okay.
This is Rob. Very nice. Thank you.
I thought that was heroin for a second.
Sam has established himself as an indispensable member of the gaming community.
He loves Fortnite.
Angier's Gaming Corporation. It's my pleasure to welcome Sam.
He's played StarCraft for years.
Yeah.
Back home, they would have put me in jail, but out here, they're giving me a walk.
Congratulations, sweetheart.
Greatest pleasure was watching my wife, Ginger, work the room.
Watch you work the room.
They all loved her. People loved to be around her.
She's just thinking about her pimp right now.
Yeah.
Especially him.
All these buns.
Have you ever rocked the bun? Have you ever bunned it up?
Sometimes. Certainly not like this.
The fan fiction, I threw my hair into a
The
messy
messy
bun.
bun, yeah.
And walked outside.
I had a... When it was, not to keep talking about this boiling hot plane I was stuck on for several hours yesterday, but I had my hair up in an actual messy bun when I got off the plane, and then I had to go and be like, hey, where's my bag? To this, like, attendant, or not attendant, whatever, some worker, and then I saw my reflection, I was like, oh, I look crazy. Like, my hair looks crazy.
But as much as they loved her, they didn't know what really moved.
Look at that. Daddy gave me this picture.
So she just likes shiny things.
These are our best machines. They bring all the action. Bring them up front. New ways of doing things. The right way, wrong way that I do it.
You were on some 1970s plane.
I'll get right on.
You were in the plane of this... Of this
yeah,
era.
of this era.
You are right, Mr. Rothstein. I am so sorry.
So I ended up working, what, 18-hour days?
Okay.
Told him I was Mrs. Sam Rothstein, but you might as well get something out of it.
Nicky managed to get himself banned from every... Then on, I couldn't be seen talking to him anywhere in Vegas.
Casinos can be fined as much as 100,000. Believe this shit.
Got banned.
Can the FBI just do that? Like...
Is there any way around this?
No, there's no way.
Let's say.
Is there like a casino union, or did they say that was the FBI?
You can't even set foot in the parking lot. That's how serious it is.
In other words, I'm fucked.
So many words.
Oh, okay.
I had Sal Fusco, a great second-story guy, and then there was Bernie Blue. This guy could bypass any alarm. It was like old times.
Whenever people like leave their car with the windows down,
yeah,
I'm like, well, I guess if you're
Sometimes
like
I used to go along.
Vegas, it's not a worry.
Mm-hmm.
People I was ripping off looking, I used to turn their fucking pictures around. Are they out now?
Yes, don't worry.
He had tipsters all over town.
Yeah, room 1230 at the Sirocco.
Wait, what are they doing?
They're like when like high rollers check in, they're like robbing them.
Nicky was grabbing everything he could. Nobody out there was expecting a guy like him.
I just got a shipment of diamonds for me. What the they expect from me?
From Israel.
This diamond has flaws in it.
There's no flaws in it.
Don't this for 25 years.
I had a couple of sand out there. You know, Arabs.
I know his language.
20,000 and that's my final offer.
All of a sudden he talks English now. 25,000.
I actually
there's a Veep bit where they do that where whenever she meets with the president of China, when he doesn't want to talk to her, he pretends he doesn't speak English. And he like makes her talk through a translator, and then when he does, he'll just talk to her in English.
How much cash could I bury in my closet? Some of the money into legitimate deals with Charlie Clark. Then I put some more of the money in some legitimate place.
In a sandwich.
I had my kid brother Dominic run it for me.
Ew.
That's always a fear of mine. That's why you got to be nice to every to your wait staff.
Nicky loved restaurants. He was a real restaurant buff.
Statistically, it's had to have happened. We've all had to have eaten some
It was a
food
very
like
popular
that's been
spot.
tampered with at, like at some point in our lives.
You can always tell a great kitchen like ours because of the milk-fed veal. You can pound that shit for 2 days. It'll never ever get tender, you know what I mean?
Okay, looking for his
I like
watch
the
on the
idea
floor
that he's just gonna keep yapping about like the meat that he likes.
the whole time. I love veal. It's my favorite. It's so tender.
Want to embarrass me? Make a fool out of me? You didn't gamble? Did you gamble? Fucking degenerate, you. Fucking kids at home.
I wouldn't give it to him. I'd give it.
Yeah, give it to the wife.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.
He's just gonna gamble.
But around 6:30 in the morning, when he finished his day, where he was,
When he finished his day at 6:30.
Yeah.
home to make breakfast for his son, Nicky boy.
I like it that he has a robe on, as if he's been asleep. Like he just woke up.
I used to send Marino back to the bosses with a piece of what I made. 1,500 miles away. Anybody who can see that.
You know how like Wes Anderson movies always have
Primo
like
and
the
guys
yellow
used to
text
hang out, count their
saying
meat.
like the scene or the chapter or whatever.
I knew how to keep the bosses happy. Like the time Tony Doe to be the new maniac tough guy.
Whoa, different audio recording. Oh,
I want to know the names of all the other people he had with him.
Take care of it, Remo.
Dogs, can you hear me, dog? I got your head in a fucking vice if you don't give me a name. Don't make me be a bad guy. Come on.
don't make me be a bad guy now.
The word got around there was a real gangster in town.
Charlie M.
His accent is like different. It's like he's like Charlie. Like he has like
Yeah.
a come on man. Like it has almost like a midwesterny like twang to it.
Why didn't you pull the machines? Why didn't you call them? Have a chance to call. It's a casino. People gotta win sometimes.
People gotta win sometimes.
You didn't see that you were being set up on a second win? Get your things and get out of here. You're firing me? I'm firing. No, I'm not firing. I'm firing. Regret it even more if I keep you on. This is not the way to treat people. Out. Get out. Go on. Let's go.
Can't just fire him. Webb's his brother.
So what, everybody?
Oh, now they're gonna inspect his like his stuff probably.
Get it together.
His brother-in-law runs a county commission. I don't know how many other relatives he's got this.
This is like what's it called?
Yes, but
Older people.
You see what's going on. I've got.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where the older people are. The aldermen.
All the
Outside of
details all the
Chicago.
time that there is not one.
It's like don't piss off the aldermen.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
What? Look at that. There's nothing. Look how many blueberries your muffin has. Yours is falling apart. I have nothing. What are you talking about?
When you're crashing out.
Yeah.
Equal amount of blueberries in each muffin.
You know how long that's going to take?
Put an equal amount in each muffin.
They're actually making blueberry muffins back there? That's crazy. They're not just like buying blueberry muffins.
Wanna come to mommy? He's all right, sweetheart.
Oh, he's trying to baby lock her, but it ain't gonna work.
I need some.
He's trying to what?
Trying to like lock her with children.
Well, I need.
Anytime I see like a black worker in like an old white movie, I'm like, that's their slave. Like that's the like, that's their slave.
Well, I need more than that. I need 25,000.
What do you need that for? 1970?
Why do you need that much?
What's the difference? I just need it.
I ask you, that's a lot of money, you know.
It was important to me. Forget it. It's just something I want.
You know, tell me what it's for.
It's yeah.
Now you're making me beg you for this. Why do you want to make me feel so bad?
I'm not out to make you feel bad. You know, it's about trust.
I'm trying to sympathize with both sides here. Like if you want to trust her, you shouldn't have to ask. But also, I don't know if you can trust her.
It's not egregious to be like, why do you need
no,
25?
it's not at all.
And I trust you. Answer me.
Even any
and I
amount of
trust
money.
you.
Like if my girl was like, hey, I need $500,
So
and
then
I'm
you
like,
can tell me what the money
no
is.
explanation.
Yeah, anything more than like I don't know, 20. I'd just be like, okay, why?
Yeah. And if I asked and then she got really defensive about it,
Right.
then that's like, then I'm like, okay, this is suspicious. Well, she
Yeah.
took it.
She's definitely in the wrong. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, she's leaving her back now. All right, I'm gonna follow her.
This is her boy,
Yeah.
Lester or whatever.
Her pimp.
Ugh,
He's such a loser.
nasty. Yeah, because I'm sure like 25,000 is a drop in the bucket for him.
Yeah, but it's the principle.
But it's the prince, and it's like, come on.
Because he clearly enjoys like spoiling her.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would probably like. I mean,
Yeah, he easily could have.
Hanging out with my wife, I see.
Golf hustler, pimp from Beverly Hills. If I'm wrong, please correct. I never knew you would be a heist man. Here, take mine too. Because you already have hers. She's my wife. You didn't know that, didn't you? You knew that she was my wife.
That is bold of him as a pimp to, like,
I know that.
still be meddling in this. That's pretty bold.
Yeah, because even if he knows he has control over her, there's like a whole adult man here.
Who's, like, a very powerful, like...
Be a man, don't be a fucking pimp. You want to do me a favor? Get out of here.
Did he take the money? And I feel like he already knew what it was for. Like
Yeah.
when he was asking, he already knew.
Instead, what did he say?
Oh, he left the money.
Come here, I want to show you something.
That's pretty traumatic for her.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for her.
Yeah, this isn't... He's kind of an asshole for this. A bit mean.
I mean, like, if he wanted to take him out, that's not out of the realm of, like, something I could see being done. But, like, to have him beat in front of her, that's sending a message. Like, if he just, like, disappeared one day, where did he go?
That's where I'm like, you're psychologically torturing your wife, who you claim to...
Yeah.
But, I mean, we all knew, like, he just thinks she's pretty and wants to own her.
Yeah.
And maybe is a simp, but I'm not.
Such a prick. He had some guy from the hotel beat him up.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, you're not, like, you're
Want to get his own hands dirty.
galvanizing your wife against you.
He's not much better. Like, they're both criminals. Like,
I know it wasn't a nice thing to do, but...
oh no!
I
Yo!
don't know if this guy's shaking you down or...
No.
He's consoling her.
Oh.
Just a friend of mine. I was trying to help.
First time I ever saw you guys, I never saw him so happy. I never seen him act like that.
I was going, because they said Rothstein. I was about to be like,
think
so
he's
is he a Jewish person?
really
But I was like, I didn't want to just...
How much he would put into a thing like that?
$1 million, maybe more.
Does that tell you the guy's crazy about your wife?
I should have never married. He's a Gemini.
So true. Triple Gemini.
You know, you can't trust a snake.
Noob is a Gemini. He's out here.
I mean it.
I know what you mean. Listen,
If he's a Gemini, wait, what do I know about this? If he's a Gemini rising, then you should have known.
this is probably not what you want to hear right now because you're a little upset with me.
Astrology girl in the 70s.
You know, I think
I've
you
only
should try
just
to make the
recently
best
learned
of
what
it
the
now.
rising
Don't slow.
sign means. I knew what the moon one was.
It's not exactly like I'm sleeping with the guy.
Because he loves you so much. I'll try to find out what the hell's going on.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Whoa.
Well,
Get easy with this shit. This can only make matters worse.
Okay. Okay.
Come on now, I don't want to see you unhappy.
Does she just get, like, attached to, like...
Thanks.
I don't know.
Probably any man who's nice to her, she's like, oh, I think I'm in love now.
Then why not Rob De Niro's character?
What? Maybe she did.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know
they
if he
did.
was- yeah.
They did show, like, they had, like, a kind of, like, a relationship like that.
Mr. Rothstein,
I think she's just one of those people that, like, any sort of, like, care, she's gonna, like, gravitate towards it. Oh, he's
Probably
briefed
doesn't have a
up.
whole lot of secure attachments. Oh my god, the calf definition.
Briefed up.
Bro, he looks like he's about to do a little dance. Putting on pants over shoes is crazy.
Can I get you a...
Those must be like such
They're probably, like, the 70s
wide
wide
leg,
pants.
yeah.
Call me 4 minutes after.
That's like when I was wearing pants when I was little that were so baggy. The Soldier Boy era.
Mhm.
When you could be wearing winter boots and put them on.
Think about our little problem along them lines. And you forgive me for saying that maybe he did not deserve to be fired.
Why do you want this guy to have a job so bad?
You cannot have a man like that working here.
Better be sure we can prove them charges.
If I could prove it, he would be under arrest.
Are we certain that you want to...
What you're saying is libelous, and you're in no position to challenge my expertise. He's weak, he's incompetent.
Got me there. Old Don is
This is his son he's talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is my brother.
Because he's the commissioner and his son is the one he fired.
Wanted as a personal
His brother-in-law.
Oh, his brother-in-law. Okay.
I can't do that. And
I mean, you could bring him back, just not as that.
Yeah.
You could have him be like, I don't know, anyone. Like, he doesn't have to be that role.
Yeah, why are you doing this to yourself?
Any position farther down the trough.
Yeah, put him, just say he's in charge of the food and beverages and give yourself a new position. Like, why?
Bottom line is he cannot be trusted.
He's not untrustworthy, he's just like a...
You could have him be a
Adult.
waitress or something, like or anything.
Yeah.
That's it, I'm sorry.
Mr. Rothstein.
Why is he doing this?
Never will understand the way it works.
I think it's like an ego thing.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
guess.
he doesn't want to bend.
Jack like you at home. Let me tell you something, partner. You ain't home. Thank you for your time.
No problem. What happened to my pills?
Oh.
Take a half of one of these when I have extreme pain. What'd you do with them?
Beat him up. I was just trying to help.
Bill, you got to get over this. I beat up a pimp.
Drinking's getting way out of hand. I'm gonna get you into a program. They got plenty of good ones.
You don't need one. You don't care about me.
Yes, I do. Would you say that?
Do you think he like genuinely cares about her? Like,
You don't need that stuff. You don't need that fucking leech.
or he cares about like the idea of her?
Yeah. I mean, he wanted to marry her after knowing her for a month as a hustler.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's like post hoc, where he's like, okay, this is my wife, so I should care about her. But I don't think it was like, I care about her, which is why she's my wife.
Either way, none of her relationships are healthy.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. She's got nothing but insecure attachments.
Don't be mad.
If she, I'm being that friend that's too woke by deciding whether or not it's okay to say that if she was picked up by a pimp at 14, she probably didn't have a great relationship with her family.
Inside the count room.
I mean,
It was
that's,
all work.
yeah.
Chances
no one,
are.
no one who has a good relationship with their family
Yeah.
is
And the suitcases
unless
kept
they got
coming and
like
going.
human traffic kidnapped or something, is like
The bottom line here is cash. And after a while, the bosses noticed that
that pimp was probably like the first person to like be nice to her. Like,
Right, exactly. So it's like she probably had no support system during like her formative years, and then the first real support she had was from a pimp who was decades older than her.
Yeah.
It's considered leakage.
Even though she's probably not like the actors are probably not that far in age.
Right.
he's gonna steal a little bit extra for himself.
Point to skimming it for being skimmed. This is the whole purpose of what we're doing now.
I like the fit of the like wife beater with a sheer
But the bosses never
Top
believed
over
in
it.
leeway. So listen,
What the
the red top guy.
in charge of making sure nobody skimmed the skim.
What you been doing out there? I was out there with my Gumad.
Yeah, why even bother?
Doing what you Gumad. What else? I gave her a scarf.
with your cumma?
Yeah, I'm like,
That's-
why
This
are we
guy
spelling it
spelled
like that?
With your cumma?
More than I'm here.
And little did anybody know where this would all
Oh yeah, I see. I see what you're talking about.
making fucking
That's a fit I
no
need to start
Gotta go
wearing.
back there
Looks
and
like
talk.
something you'd wear to like a festival.
What expense? Going all over laying money out of my own pocket and I never get anything back.
My cumma?
What are you gonna do, Rick? Pay taxes? I mean, what the hell's going on? What are we doing over here?
No matter how many novenas you could make, nothing was going to
How do people's voices get so scratchy?
Turned out Phil Green, Mr. Integrity, had a partner.
Yeah, I don't. It's not like a chain smoker kind of voice.
Because you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Green tried to stonewall her.
I will see to it that you do not.
Oh, he's stonewalling.
Wait, there's so much happening. Okay, happy Pride.
John Marmon on behalf of
Who's she?
Mr. Green.
Mitchell Logren on behalf of Anna.
Phil Green had like a secret partner that they didn't know about. That
Oh,
one guy,
Is this the girl?
To be fair, and I'm
No.
delighted with
like a secret business partner.
Oh, secret business. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, not to
It didn't go too well.
say you can't have an old Gamar, but
The show how we got the financing. Hey, that's
No, he has to open the books.
decided to settle the case out of court instead. So they sent me.
oh,
Yo. Yo.
it's funny. For better or for worse, the way the stark difference in how violence is portrayed against men versus women. Because like he shot her 3 times in the head. If that were a man, it would have all come out the other side.
Yeah.
I think I was saying I was watching the Menendez Brothers TV show, or like the little mini series.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Now,
Do they
instead
like
of the
brutally
cops
kill
only
their
looking at
the mom
Nicky,
and that or whatever?
Well, they brutally kill both of their parents.
Yeah.
But they
Clean
show
front.
Javier Bardem
So I
like
had to
get his
start
head
giving
blown
interviews
up,
to-
and then they point the gun at Chloe Sevigny or however you say her last name, and then it like you just hear it from outside the room, and I was kind of like,
Green's here about 2-3 times.
thanks. I think actually, like I know this is maybe based in whatever.
No,
But
yeah.
I appreciate you not showing blowing a woman's head up.
To run the day-to-day.
But there's also the argument. It's like if by not showing like
That's what I'm saying. It's like
what
it's
is-
based in the type of like sexism,
Yeah, it's a
but I
se-
also don't.
you don't want to see it.
I don't want to see it.
But it's based
so
in
it's
the
okay.
idea that like women are like
Yeah, I'll
dainty
accept-
and like and weak and like
I'm
you
gonna
shouldn't
accept
see
this
that.
one patriarchal thing because I don't want to see. I'll take the patriarchy over graphic depictions of violence against women. It's fine.
Tangiers Casino Empire.
Did he really say that?
Has that man even filed for his license?
We have to check the files.
Uh-oh.
If you do that and kind of check closely, we may have to kick a guy's ass out of town.
Yo! Yo! Okay. That's a deep slur.
Application for a gaming license is underway. Rothstein,
I love this suit, though, that he's wearing, like, watching the TV.
Las Vegas mob
Okay.
boss Nicky Santoro could lose his...
This suit he has on right now is so fly. Is this a robe or, like, a... I don't know.
What about the Shea Parade?
Can't, you gotta make a reservation. It's all booked up. Very difficult to get in.
It's okay, I'll use the service entrance.
State gaming officials at Tangiers Casino
I'm kind of amazed we're only halfway through this movie.
tonight and up to the minute look.
I think it's like 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Despite law enforcement allegations of Rothstein's organized crime connections.
Okay, wait, so he's being pursued now.
Yeah. This is kind of like how a lot of Scorsese movie goes. The first half is like up, and then the second is like the downfall.
Come on. Let me help you now. Come on. We're talking about some stuff.
She is just falling apart, man.
Trying to remember if Margot Robbie was a mess in Wolf of Wall Street.
No, she was
I don't
pretty...
think she was, yeah.
Jordan was the mess.
He was a mess.
She was actually,
She was sick of his...
Yeah. But it's funny because she was mad at him for, like, all that, but, like, their relationship started as they were both, like, with... Wasn't he was dating... She was dating his cousin or something.
Yeah,
And, like...
I think you're right. They were both, like, in relationships.
And he was married. He had a whole wife.
Yeah.
And then there was that dinner, like, well, we can't hang out with friends. And she's like, we're not going to be friends.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
That's why when, like, she was getting mad at all the cheating, I was kind of like...
I know. I'm like, when you get into a relationship because the person cheated on their partner with you, what do you think is going to happen?
You kind of just have to accept that that's the type of people you guys both are.
Take a walk down over to the bank. If you don't have my money for me, I'll crack your head wide open. Hopefully, you'll be coming out of your coma. And guess what? I'll split your fucking head open. Because I'm fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck about you. That's what I do. And we know what you do, don't we, Charlie? You fuck people out of money.
I don't know if I, like...
You go get my money or I'll put your fucking brain to sleep. I'll be there in the morning. You...
I like how everyone is racist. Like, when you see a movie set in the past, everyone is racist. Like, they're like Irish, Scottish, they're like Jewish. Like, everyone is just, like, is racist.
Nick, what are you doing? Where's your head?
Where's your fucking balls? You know what I'm talking about?
Me to my cat.
If it goes bad for me, it's gonna go bad for a lot of people.
Yeah, you ain't gonna need a fucking license.
Don't want to come along with you. I'll be honest with you. That's it. I just want my license. I want everything nice and quiet.
Nicky has big dreams and he just wants to run his casino.
That looks bad.
Tell you what looks bad. Every time you're on television, I get mentioned. What happened to you? You lost your control.
Look at you, you're fucking walking around like John Barrymore. You know, I don't want to bring this up and treating a lot of people, a lot of disrespect, even your own wife.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, she came to see me. She was upset about a lot of things, especially...
Uh-oh.
Did you at least tell her about your little role in that whole situation?
No, I didn't. Well, go with that.
He was the one that was doing.
You got a fucking problem.
I would appreciate it if you stay out of my personal life.
It's like, yeah, I don't know why he beat you when he was like, when he was there. He organized it.
Yeah.
Casino boss and his wife were killed. The bulls questioned Nicky, a lawyer.
Yo.
Because he's made, right? Does that mean you get to do
Some
whatever
guys
you
who didn't
want?
pay their Shylocks began to...
Well, like that people can't do stuff to you, but if you're made...
Nicky was questioned in 24 murders.
I was like, does it give you anything, or does it just keep people from...
The coppers blame me for everything that went wrong.
Like, you
out
could
here.
still be taken out, but it'd have to be decided by, like, someone above you.
The guy fucking tripped over a fucking banana peel. They'd bring me in for it. My line of work, things don't run so smooth. Dealing with degenerate animals out here.
Out here.
Found a guy's head in the desert. You know about that?
Yeah, I heard. What are you gonna do?
Take care of things a little better.
Fucking bosses. Well, if I want to talk private, I gotta go to a fucking bus stop. Somebody don't like it? I want to fucking... I'm ready. Peekaboo, you you.
Wait, is he... Okay, I haven't seen this movie in a while.
I got my job on the line, and this has every cop in the state watching him, and he's out playing golf.
We'll guarantee that fair here. Good. I wanted to hear something.
What the fuck is this? Fucking guy gonna land in a fairway?
Oh.
They're fucking agents, Frankie. Look at it.
We were watching Nicky play golf for so long they ran out of gas. Just what I needed, right in front of the control board.
Oh my god.
That's so goofy.
That's really funny and true.
$100 whoever hits the plant.
They were just circling.
And as if things weren't bad enough, in comes... Mostly what he did was complain. Trips to Vegas to his brother-in-law and to his mother.
Isn't that Scorsese? That's Martin Scorsese's
Oh, is that
mom.
his mom? Yeah.
I write it all down in this book. Every fucking nickel goes down right here.
Oh. Okay.
Screw around with those suitcases and I'll take the eyes out of it.
Again.
I didn't curse this freaking head.
That's enough.
I'm sorry.
You can't believe it. I mean, who the hell would believe it?
Oh, they were bugging him?
For some information of some old homicide.
Prevent them with the suitcases that he could take.
15-cent apples,
Yeah.
88-cent pound mushrooms.
Oh my God.
15 cents a pound?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the law. You know we can't even go
Wait,
into the counter to
wait.
watch our
I was too busy thinking his mom was funny. Is he telling on Nick right now?
Yes,
Or
he's
telling on...
I'll find out.
He's complaining. He says he has written all the information of every shipment in that book, and he's saying all his grievances to his like brother. And there's they're listening.
Mom, sorry, I'm all upset.
I know, but that's enough.
You know what they're doing to me.
Take it easy.
All right.
You could get a heart attack like
I'm
that.
too upset.
They go and hear all this stuff about like suitcases.
Start handling things the way I did.
Martin Scorsese is like his mom's age now.
Everything's coming out of my pocket. I gotta pay for all these trips.
What did he look like at this point?
You believe that such a thing could happen?
I can't even think of what he looked like young.
I've seen you. You never swore.
I'm sure I have.
He was in The
It is
Taxi
open.
Driver. He was in
Oh, that's
like.
right. But he's been like, oh no.
Piscano, this guy sunk the whole world.
Mr. Chairman,
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's the 80s now, so it's been a while.
there's a report by retired FBI agents.
Pardon
Mr.
me,
Chairman,
Counselor, before you continue, prepared to act on a motion to deny.
Denying
Do I
it.
hear a motion second? Do I have a vote on the motion? The ayes have it, this hearing is adjourned.
You guys have to be kidding.
Rip Bozo.
Chairman, Senator, you promised me a hearing. You won't allow me a hearing.
It's weird.
When you were my guest,
Mayor is never your guest.
I don't comp you at least 2 or 3 times a month.
Mr. Rothstein, being very typical at this point. Tangiers was when I had dinner with Barney Greenstein.
Was I at the dinner? Was I at that dinner?
You were one. You were in the building.
You swore to me that I would have a fair hearing. Tell me I was at least at the dinner. Give me that much at least.
Yes, you were.
Bedlam yesterday when the flamboyant Tangiers casino executive
The flamboyant.
You were asking me for copies of your bills so you could put them on your expense account?
Rothstein followed
Bullshit.
several stunned commissioners into the hallway.
You have a past, I have a past. Guys think you have the right past judgment
Long
on me.
suspecting's checkered personal history qualified to officially...
It's funny. Scorsese has played like every race of white people.
What the hell's he gonna do now? I don't know. Making all this mess. Maybe he could run things with another job.
Who is this guy? No, he just looks like someone else. I don't think he actually...
Let him hide upstairs in the office. Say he's a janitor.
Because he looks like another actor, but the other actor has a voice that's nothing like his.
Make sure it's something quiet.
He's got like a big mouth.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tangiers Hotel proudly presents with the Sasha Seminoff Orchestra. Man who will take you inside the real Las Vegas as no one.
This is his role now? He's like a personality?
Entertainment director of the Tangiers Hotel Casino, Mr.
Wait, how did this even... Okay, wait.
It's funny, they said he needs to take a quiet role, and then he's the
Yeah.
entertainment director now.
Welcome to the Sam Rothstein Show. Our first guest this evening is Frankie Avalon.
Frankie Avalon.
Frankie Avalon.
How many kids do you have?
Proud to say that we have 8 children. Just don't do it. Oh, no.
I feel like he became a TV show personality out of spite. Like,
Let's not take
Rothstein
County
did?
Commissioner
Yeah, I'd
Pat
believe
Webb
it.
too serious.
because they're like, we need you to be somewhere quiet upstairs. And he's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to be the entertainment.
What the hell is he doing on television? He's gonna take his damn lawsuit all the way to the Supreme Court.
Does commission have 2 M's?
Go to Washington with this.
Does what?
He's out of us.
Oh, it does. Wait.
In a state that we have such hypocrisy.
Yeah, it would if commit.
They want other people have to pay to the nose, but such is life.
Okay. Oops.
Go see him. Tell him maybe it's time he should quit.
There's no way they would have gotten that wrong. I was just like...
He's pissed them off so much now that nobody can make a move anymore. Maybe he should get lost for a while.
They ain't sending Nicky nowhere.
Look,
I would
all that
forget
I'm
about
saying.
the maneuver. I would just get out.
They're like, he's Italian. He's made. We don't, like, he's more important than you.
Nicky heard about us talking to car. Getting a call from Nicky wasn't easy anymore. You see, if a phone's tapped, feds can only listen in.
Oh.
Yeah, get a sprained fucking elbow.
100 yards further down the road.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just be there.
Cream cheese has the exact same outfit.
Okay, he's out and ground unit. Nicky couldn't even go for a ride, changing cars at least 6 times. Because of all the planes to use underground garages.
Imagine doing all this just to like go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Are these all his cars?
Yeah, wait, why is he... I don't even know.
Meeting in the middle of the desert always made me nervous. I knew about the holes in the desert where I looked. There could have been a hole.
There's always like a narrator in Scorsese movies.
Have your f***ing casino because I made that possible. Or your fuck TV shows. You know I get calls from back home every fucking day. Yes, you could have had the food and beverage job without going on television.
I did want to go on TV.
Making a big fucking spectacle of yourself.
I mean, every time I meet somebody here, the big question is, do I know you? When you asked me if you could come out here, what did I tell you? Remember what I told you?
Did I ever ask you if I could come out here? Get this through your head, you Jew. Every fucking wise guy will take a piece of your fucking Jew head. Don't ever go over my fucking head again.
Is this time accurate?
Dumb Jew grew up together and he's acting like he don't even know me. Oh, there's ways to do things and there's ways not.
Forget about it, Nick. Don't let it bother you.
Why does it look like it's bothering me?
Do you mind if we have another hour in this, right?
Like 50 minutes.
Okay.
Fucking Jews stick together, don't they?
They're having a good time, too. We got a problem.
What is it?
The little guy's half in a bag.
Half in the bag.
He's over at the 21 table. He took the money out of his own kick, and his nose is open for about 10,000.
How the f can you grin? You give a f, do you? Look at this fucking beaut they put in now.
Will anyone please him? Is he just...
Huh? Jag off. Hit me.
He's just gonna be mad at everyone.
Yeah.
Take this stiff, pound it up your fucking ass. Take this one and stick it up your sister's ass. Dummy, if you had any fucking heart at all, you'd be out fucking stealing for a living.
Wait, yeah, how is he back?
You keep looking at him for
Yeah, he's banned from all... I thought he was...
What did I miss?
Bro, hit me again.
They're gonna be like, you missed this obvious thing that happened 20 minutes ago.
I think he just has the...
You should pay as fast as you collect.
Because he's like the boss now, and he's not listening to anyone anymore.
Yeah.
I'm an okay, you tend to get even, and that's it. You gotta get out of here before the cops and newspapers are all over you.
You prick.
Oh my god!
Don Rickles.
Take another take a drink. Maybe not a shot.
I'm like, you deaf.
Yeah.
For every mention
I
of
forgot
Jew?
what my... No, for him flipping
beating?
out
Yeah.
on someone.
I mean, that's every Pesci.
And now custody.
Just want what any divorced woman would get.
Oh, she's getting it. Okay.
Yeah.
After a while, we just take breathers from each other. Ginger took Amy and went Beverly Hills. Right to the Beverly Hotel in Beverly Hills, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh man, that hair.
Out already.
Mr. and Mrs. Rothstein.
Little dad.
Yo! Oh, no! With the daughter there, I mean, if you're gonna do that on your own time,
Yeah.
this is the dysfunction that you guys have settled on. But like with the daughter there,
My daughter's with him, too, and I think they're going to try and kidnap her.
I was gonna say, I would, like, if you're worried about your wife or your whatever she is to you taking your kid, going on a vacation across the country with her,
yeah.
seems like...
Well, wait, they're in Vegas, so that's not.
Oh, they're in Vegas.
It's
Wait,
not.
how did I forget they were in Vegas? Okay, still.
That's like a state away.
Yeah.
I want my kid back.
I know she's there. Don't
Wouldn't do it. No,
Yo!
stand. Put her on a fucking phone.
Sam.
Why are you chopping up right in front of
Literally right in front of me, going, don't do this.
Don't do it. I'm gonna do it in detail right here.
All right.
I feel like Lester's been like a voice actor in things.
Okay, you got what, $2 million in that box?
Is he Hades and
Hey, he's got $2 million in the box. Am I right?
the Hercules animated movie?
We
Oh,
take
I
the
have no
cash,
idea.
and the only thing he cares about.
We reacted to that. That's what's
we go to
coming
Europe.
on.
You dye your hair.
He sounds a little bit like...
Europe, I want to go to see the Elephant Man.
We're not gonna.
Oh, she's...
You dye your hair. You get plastic surgery, like we talked about, right?
Oh my god!
I don't
Fucking
want
kid
to go
back.
to
Shut
Europe.
your mouth.
You shut up.
No, you. This has always been a dream, but now we're going.
Mister, he called you here, so he knows where you are.
Sitting by the phone like a dumbbell.
He really underestimates.
Yeah, well, how does he not? He literally got beat up by the...
This fucking bullshit of yours.
Get
this
your bag!
bullshit.
Come on, get your bag!
He's actually, like, ridiculous for somehow not still not understanding this.
Okay, you're done yakking.
Go,
Does
go,
he-
get in the car, go!
Well, maybe because he doesn't like. Does he live in Vegas? Like,
Call me back.
either way, like, they stalked him to a...
Okay, so I'm gonna call you back in an hour.
Be here. Don't do anything else crazy. Okay.
She's also kind of crazy for, like, thinking that she can confide in Nick.
Yeah.
You're not gonna drive. Driving me nuts! And I'm sending this kid to Bolivia in a box.
Bolivia?
Insane. What is there, like wiretaps everywhere? they have to talk with the music loud.
Ginger called me.
Yeah.
Okay, at least he's like.
You should call me.
What you want?
At least he's telling him about it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
She was afraid to call you.
Yeah, she's with that cocksucker again. They got Amy.
Why didn't you come to me? In the meantime, she's gone anyway. Am I right?
I don't know. What am I going to do with this woman?
You gotta leave this woman. Just take your kid and let her
assure her that she's
live this toxic
be all right.
life.
She'll come back.
That's all you really can do.
I'm not going to ask you where you are. Put Amy on a plane. Just that's all I'm
I
asking.
don't think she should go by herself.
What do you mean?
Do you think if came back?
She really looks like Margot Robbie here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to tell you, I don't know.
I understand that.
She's okay. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, no, she's just a...
Made some mistakes and I spent some money.
What's it under?
It's under 25.
Yo.
It's under 25,000?
She had, what, $1 million? $2 million. Oh, wait.
Got us 25. That'll live with any more. Where are you? I'll send a plane for you right away.
Okay. She's falling apart.
Yeah.
They just need to make Lester, like, disappear.
So what you doing?
Like,
Right, yeah, that seems like
just
they should
disappear.
have done that a while ago.
Like, having him beat in front of her, that's psychological torture. Like, just have him, like, disappear. Like, he's just... You don't know really what happened. Maybe he's like... He could be in a different country or something. I don't know.
The good part was I had Amy back. I calmed myself down and we went to dinner. 25,000 for 3 suits? That doesn't make much sense. First of all, he's not gonna wear it. Well, let's say he did, which he won't.
He's breaking down what this money is going to.
But even if you bought him a watch, he doesn't know what the fuck a good watch is. The most 3 suits, 1,000 a piece. That still leaves what, around 10,000?
Oh man, you gotta let it go.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta
like,
let
just
this go.
whatever. She gave him cash. Unless there's something else being said here, but I've
been told before we're working it out. The way you just put me through with Amy is a favor to me. So, counting the watch, let's... for expenses over the weekend. I know he did, that's for sure. I know that fucking piece of shit.
I mean, they were at a hotel.
On my money. You might as well have fucked him, which you probably did anyway.
Oh man, this is the type of girl you chose to marry. Like...
Yeah, like you knew this going in. She told you this going in.
She told you. This is who she is.
Good fucking actress. Fuck, get that pity out of people. I'm not a John. You understand?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are.
You're the biggest like trick. You are the prime trick.
Cocksucker. He's lucky I didn't kill him last time.
You're like you don't really get to decide.
You would have ran away. He would have been fucking dead. Both of you dead.
Does he think she would leave him if he killed him? Like what incentive is there to not just kill him?
Maybe like I don't know her mental state.
Right, it would be really bad.
And has he had people killed? I don't know.
Maybe
I know
not.
Nicky's had people killed. I don't think he just wants to like run his casino. I don't think he's like, cause he doesn't want that kind of heat on him. Like, and what's that gonna look like? Like your wife's.
Sorry with me on
Oh, she's trying to have his husband killed.
Here I am.
Yo.
Uh-oh.
I want you out of here. Take your fucking bag and get out of here.
The arrangement is over. Still get my money.
You never even loved me in the first place.
Yeah, she said.
Yeah, we
said that.
knew. We knew that. Come on, dude.
She said that. She said it right away.
Is this enough money? Take it. Read it. Take the fucking money.
I mean, the movie established that she could make money herself. Like, she's pretty good at, like...
I am. I'm waking her up right now. My daughter, don't goddamn.
Damn you.
The fact that the money was the first concern, and then her daughter was like...
Yeah.
Like, that was just a quick afterthought. Like, well, wait, I gotta get my daughter as well.
Mm-hmm. She looks crazy.
She'd be like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You know I love you. Like...
I'm just a girl. I'm just a birthday boy. You wouldn't hit a girl with glasses. Shoes on the bed.
Insane. Get out of here.
After all that, I didn't want her to go.
Karen haircut. I can't.
I realized I didn't want to give her money because if I did, I knew I'd never see her again.
Why? What happened in his life where he is like this is his type Like, cause he's such a like strict, like by the number, like even the way he thinks about things, like breaking everything down, like logistically, like that's the type of person he is. How did this happen? Like, what happened here?
Is it a pride thing? No, it doesn't really.
Maybe he like wants to tame someone. I don't know. Maybe that's like he wants to fix someone.
I want you to keep it on you. It's very light, so I can call you whenever I have to. Okay?
Insane.
Want to stay like this? You can't do that. People don't get along at some. I mean, it's none of my business.
She's confiding too much.
And he's probably got it there too.
I could have gone to Europe and taken the baby, and then
And then
tracked
what?
me down and he'd have killed me.
You would have went back. She would have went back.
He'd have been right too.
Like,
I mean, seriously. Well, there's one.
Does she go back to him the way she goes back to? I guess she probably would.
Did exactly what you told me to do, and I came
You
right
did.
back.
That's what I like about you. Yes, you did.
Because you always tell me.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's your homie. This is the bro. No. No.
Everything went to his head.
Changed.
He did. He ain't the same person, right?
Oh man. Oh no.
What?
Come on, you're a toughie.
Oh, that's an interesting manicure she's got going on.
Scares the shit out of me. I never know what he's gonna do.
Stop!
I need some help.
He's being like the pimp.
Yeah, stop!
This is like the only love that she knows. Like this is all like the only type of relationship that she understands.
So are those facelift scars, or does he just have like a wrinkle there? I don't know what facelift scars really look like.
I think Joe Pesci just always looks like that.
I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Did you want?
Oh, brother!
Oh man. And he's married too. Is this his thing?
Yeah, he's always with them.
Did he like just have his like? Was he already like unfastened?
Like, yeah.
Like he was ready to go. Like
Can you see that? That's Ace's wife.
Why you poop?
Bro, you're so. Why would you do this?
Yo!
When you're all being watched.
Fantastic.
Yo,
You're gonna kiss outside?
these cinematic shots. That's crazy.
Insane. I guess people get cocky.
I'm tearing at the pieces.
Watch him like be zipping back up his pants and everything.
Yeah.
Like, just like whoa.
Yeah, because this is good communicated. Wait, the people watching him.
Well, they're
are
the
feds,
FBI,
so they're not necessarily gonna tell him.
They might just
unless
mess
they
with
could
him.
stand to benefit from it, right? Yeah.
They would just mess with him. To like break them up because they
Right.
want. I feel they want Nicky more than because to him he's just a casino guy.
Mm-hmm.
What they really want is Nicky. He's the one that's like doing all these like violent crimes and everything.
Yeah, and they're like, why protect this guy if he's...
Yeah.
Restaurant, it's embarrassing. Where's Amy?
Put her to bed.
Oh,
I shipped her to Bolivia on a box.
Oscar wants you to call.
Does he know?
Where'd you go?
To the Riviera.
What'd you have?
I had a salad.
What did Jennifer have?
She had the same.
This movie is more so a toxic relationship movie than it is a
Yeah.
mob movie.
Call Jennifer. I want you to tell her what you had for lunch. I'm going to listen in on the other line.
Yo. Yo. That's dark.
I just need to get the
She
ball.
needs to.
Hey.
She needs, I don't know. I'm not even like she needs to get a nice man. She just needs to like evaluate herself and like she needs
Yeah.
to spend some time alone. Like,
There's nobody there.
That was a good try.
does she just know Jennifer's number?
Hello, Jennifer. It's Sam.
All right. I didn't have lunch with Jennifer.
Who were you with?
I was with someone.
At least it's not the
I
pimp.
know you were with somebody. Who was it?
I would just say Lester. Like, well, I don't know.
I'm gonna get him beat up though for no reason.
Yeah. Oh no, if he's oh no, she's gonna be like, it's Nicky's. That's my best friend.
Yeah, she did what she did, and I did what I had to do. Nikki was the worst thing she could have done.
Oh, she told him?
I mean, it could get us both killed.
I can back him off.
She was very convincing when she wanted to be.
Oh man.
This is how she backed him off.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay.
Hey, Ginger. Don't forget.
So sweaty.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's so sweaty.
In that position, is that like?
I want him bringing
Like,
beef
how did
back
that
home.
even happen? That's crazy.
It's just
Gotta
that.
be careful. He's not dumb,
Shit.
you know.
I'm just imagining like the makeup team.
just. And she wasn't even sweaty at all.
Yeah.
But I want you to tell me the truth. I always tell you the truth, Remo. The little guy, he wouldn't fucking the Jew's wife, would he? It's a problem.
What could I say?
I thought it froze.
I mean, Nicky, Ginger, Ace. All of them could have wound up.
No, if you're gonna lie to someone, don't lie to the higher up.
So I lied. I could wind up getting killed too.
I ain't seen anything like that. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Oh man.
Mikey, you're a good boy. Thanks, Remo.
Nicky and his crew had already hit rock bottom.
These little teacups.
The booze, the coke. I mean, he got sloppy.
He's too coked up to...
In the old days, Nicky would have decked him with one shot. You add this into the mix.
Ah, yo, this insane coke shot.
Yeah.
And his crew followed him right over the edge.
Nostril POV shot.
You guys want out of my life. Drop the gun!
The sandwich?
They shot Blue because they thought his hero sandwich was a gun.
God, it's so cop.
Could have been right,
Yeah.
but who knows?
Jesus Christ.
The fear in their eyes.
Pitch black out here.
Pitch black. Going on paperwork for the next 2 months because
What are you gonna do? I'm sorry.
That's funny.
His crew got stoned one night, started shooting up the cops' house.
Okay, you're at a war with the police.
Ay, ay, ay. When did qualified immunity become a thing?
Walked outside, they had to cover their mouths. Feds brought in lip readers.
He asked me again about you and the Jew's wife.
That's how you're talking.
Let's go.
He asked me again about you and the Jew's wife.
Yeah, what'd you tell him?
Told him I didn't know nothing.
Think he's going home making a beef behind my back?
Nah, you would have heard something.
This is how natural people talk. It's just like, hello.
I don't trust them
That's
anymore, but
funny.
they never okay anything, you know?
Yeah, but they keep asking.
So it was like me when I was insecure about my teeth, and so I would always find a way to like cover my mouth while I was talking.
You
I'd be like, oh yeah, that's so funny. Anytime I smiled, I'd be like, I have to cover my mouth.
Would you be smiling
sure
like with
yet,
your
you know, but
teeth,
I-
with your
you know,
mouth
but
low,
you know what
like
I want you to do?
like a?
I am not even gonna lie. I still do that sometimes when I'm talking. I'll like, without even thinking about it, I'll
I
cover my
want you to
top
do.
teeth with my lip. There's a character in Succession who talks like that. She's always got her upper lip sort of down.
Angelo and Buster.
And like sometimes I find myself doing that out of habit.
I'll do it.
The
When I'm
idea
ready,
of
I'll
you
say
just
the
like,
word, go-
so guys.
Yeah. So anyway,
Hey, just let me know, but you gotta be ready.
talk,
You know what I'm
just
talking
talk
about?
with really like not much mouth movement, and then just when I have to say something big, if I start smiling.
Where these pricks at? Dominic said they're in the motel.
Yeah, either that or in the fucking bank. I don't know.
Oh, I do like this fit.
Just fly.
500. Oh my god.
I'll be right back. Going home for a few seconds. I'll be right back.
I'm not standing. Why does it do this?
You've taken 500 steps.
No, work stuff. I'll tell you about it.
I thought
Later.
it was your thing that always tells you like it'll be like
No, I
you've
don't
done
know.
and it lies like.
It lies because right now it's saying almost there. Keep moving to make progress toward your stand. I'm not standing.
Amy, open the door.
Yo, they tied up the daughter.
What is this, Gerald's game?
Who
I
did
shouldn't
this
say that. This is a child.
I'm gonna get a knife and cut you loose, honey.
Please, please.
I'll be right back.
Is this to make what is okay?
When did she leave?
I don't know.
Insane.
Waking up tied up's gotta be crazy.
Yeah, who's this? Nick?
Yeah, what are you doing? You
Also, it looks like they added sweat to the back of her nightgown, which is a,
Ginger's missing and she tied Amy up and she
I
locked
don't
her
want
in
to
her
say
room.
nice detail, but it's like a well thought of.
Yeah.
She's there with you?
Yeah, she's here.
I'll be right over.
Oh no. Wait, did he tell him what he did? Or what she did?
Right.
Or did he just say, like, I'm not doing my worst Ginger?
He just said Ginger's with me.
Don't make a scene, all right?
I want to just.
She didn't know who to turn to.
So you tied up your daughter? I don't know who to turn to. Whoa. Like
Hey, be fucking nice.
Yeah, don't show Connor a fucking bitch and think they're gonna let you talk to her.
Nice. Don't fuck up in here.
but you do that in his casino all the time.
That's true. He's got no right.
You go in. He's
don't
told
get
you
to
for
be-
years to just relax in my casino.
Hi, Sam.
You tie up our kid and are you out of your mind?
Insane. Both of these parents are insane. But I feel like as a parent, he's probably the better figure in her life. But it's still disturbing.
Be out for a little while.
You cunt. Listen to me. You listen.
Oh man.
Ever do anything like that again, I'll fucking kill you. Pure and simple.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yeah, come on.
Sign anything you want me to
Let you
sign,
go.
okay? I just.
This is like, I don't know how to say, okay.
You want your jewelry?
He reminds me of people I know who just bluff a lot.
Don't you disgrace me? Get up. Get up and be a mother. Get in the car and go.
Like, they have a lot of pride and they also bluff a lot. And I'm like, this is not a good...
Get up. Get up.
Not that you should kill her, but don't make a promise that you can't keep.
Get up and go home right now.
If you were gonna kill her, you would have killed her long ago.
From him to go home.
So what? So who fucking blew you?
So she's like with him now?
Told you this was fucking dangerous.
It's so fucking dangerous, and why don't you kill him?
I know the fucking guy 35 years. I'm gonna fucking whack him for you.
Yeah, like you just... You gotta understand the nature of your relationships with people, Ginger. And I know that you can't because you didn't develop that when you were a child.
She's got a lot. She's a very leveled character. Like, she's a very like leveled, like thought out character. Like I would say, like Joe Pesci is like a typical mobster.
Yeah.
Rob DeNiro's kind of like a mobster guy, but she's like a very detailed character.
Get her out of here.
Yo, I feel bad. Okay.
Yeah.
She's really
I get my own big money.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not scared anymore.
All right. Be careful.
I love how no one like accepts her threats. I'm going to the FBI. All right.
Oh, I'm sure.
Be careful. Because if they go to the FBI, then she can't get her money. Like, if then, they're going to seize everything.
I fucked up, Frankie. Fucked up good this time. Never started with this fucking broad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
What did you do? I mean, she threw herself out, right?
No. She was crying, and you did the old, like, arm around the shoulder.
No, that fucking spot.
Yo, this is wild. I haven't seen this movie in a while. Type of gun.
I already left the kid with neighbors, gave to Sherbert to lock up in the hotel.
So he's waiting for her to come back.
I think he's like expecting
Yeah,
violence.
she'll come back eventually. Version of expectations here.
Take the gun and go into Amy's. Just wait there.
She's constantly like, I don't need you, and then she comes back.
Right.
She's like leaving and coming back all the time.
Oh my god.
You talk to me!
You stop it. You're drunk. You're
Don't you threaten me! You are not threatening me anymore!
Wait, she's there?
Yeah, the daughters
Oh,
with
she's
the
the
neighbor.
neighbors. Right.
How about that? You none of your business! I will go to the police!
Okay.
You won't let me!
Mr. Rothstein.
I'm just trying to get in my house.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let her in. Who knows what you're gonna do? And
We just let her in the house and get a few of her things.
afraid to let her in the house.
Let me in the house.
Just, I mean, I don't really know what the strat is here, but I would just be like, I'll get her some clothes.
Mr. Rothstein, it'll make it a lot easier on everybody.
If we let her get a few of her things, well,
Like, it would make him look more agreeable.
She calms down. I will let her in the house for 5 minutes.
Can I
It's not
go
a
in?
problem. That's
But we've got a guy waiting in there with the gun.
He's locked up. Most of my important stuff, all my papers and things, and I have to pay attention.
But like, even if she gets that like whatever million, that's not gonna last.
Yeah. What are the keys? Oh, the keys to the bank safe?
Yeah.
Did he take the stuff out of there?
Hurry her up.
I don't think so.
I don't think he did.
Fine. How's your family? Bad, not bad. In fact,
Yeah, why would he not just say, oh, I'll go in and get the clothes?
thanks, yeah.
Just tell me what you want and I'll go get them, and then he would probably look good to the cops.
He's been threatening.
They're like, that's the weak link. She's gonna go.
I just need to pick up the little cat. Did you come with?
Come with her?
You got to stop her.
She has the keys. There's nothing I can do.
I mean, okay, like...
Legally, she can't take that stuff. Half of everything is mine. I'm coming down.
Like, whatever, I feel like.
I feel like if this is what it costs to get her out of your life,
Yeah, just let her, just...
you can make the money back. Like, and that's
Yeah.
not like that's all their life savings. Like,
Right.
Like if it cost $1 million, because she's probably cost millions by this point already. Like,
I'm gonna need a.
Why is she doing this here? Oh, because she can't take it back with her.
And here, you can.
I can't.
That's so nice. Just hold the top.
that's like, you've been so nice to me.
Oh God! You have to stop him. You have to, because he said he was gonna kill me. You should.
I mean, he did say that.
You gotta be calm. You gotta be calm, dude. You gotta be calm.
Just let her go. Just let her go.
Nothing we can do.
Look. Can't stop her for speeding.
we're at that sicko state.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't even know she's being pulled over. Why can't he say it?
Ginger didn't tell him anything. Feds didn't need her anyway. They had all the pieces they needed. One after the other.
Hey, she didn't tell the feds though. I gotta respect it.
Yeah.
Paradise. We managed to really...
Maybe she still thought she could get more. I don't know. Young Sheldon.
Yeah, we have a federal search warrant.
Right away, I got wind of the
What are they watching?
Maybe that's... I don't know.
Here we are, little craps figures.
No, we didn't, and that's why it wasn't Val. All right, I'm willing to tell you whatever.
Now for the bet. Jano's expense reports took the cake. Everybody's names, addresses, dates.
Just kind of the politician. No, it's this guy. Okay.
Those are my mother's books. You're under arrest.
What a fucking balloon head.
Those are my mother's books.
Those are her.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
He got so upset he had a heart attack and dropped dead right.
Yo.
And at the end of the day, he finally came to see me with the pictures.
So he didn't even get charged with anything because he's just a casino guy, but they just showed him that just to...
So he was fine.
They just showed him that just for the
Elderly
hate.
and
Like,
infirm.
look at that.
Any incarceration could...
But he already knew.
Yeah, right.
When the bosses were arrested, some of them were so old they needed doctors at their
I
arrangement.
guess they wanted him to like testify, probably.
So what about Andy?
He won't talk. Don's a good kid.
I agree.
He's okay. He always was. Remo, what do you think?
This reminds me of a thing in Letterkenny where they have like a
Why
line of
take a
hockey
chance?
players and they always go down the line and each of them says something.
They do the cuts like that.
It always pans from one person to the next.
Be in my office Thursday morning. I gotta have a conversation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What? Are these the skimmers?
Ooh.
He wasn't Italian. As far as they know, he could have talked. Otherwise, Stoney might...
No Italians.
Thought nobody would find him there.
Man. If some Italians found me in Costa Rica, I'd be like, that's crazy.
His kid got nabbed by the feds for drugs. Come out of hiding just to save his kid and give them all up.
Jag off.
Anybody who knew anything wound up getting whacked.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. That's kind
Yo.
of
Oh, no.
Who was that?
Yeah, that was a weird...
Ginger took off. She wasn't much help. Found some pimps, lowlife bikers in L.A.
So this is just all she does.
All the money and all the jewels.
Yeah. She just lives off men. But I mean, that's like all she knows.
Yeah.
That's all she knows. I mean, she could have lived luxurious if she just like
So they
stuck
found
with
the
the
body.
plan. But I mean,
I had a private-
this is like an internal thing that she's dealing with.
He said they gave her a hot dose.
Oh, right.
Whoever it was, they put the dynamite under the passenger side.
Oh, did he survive the car? No.
He did.
He did?
It's the only thing that saved my life. The bombing was never...
I mean, I feel like...
In fact, I know who lit the fuse.
Third-degree burns.
Right.
You'd be looking like Anakin.
So I set up a meeting with guys way out in the stick. They don't give a fuck about...
Oh!
Oh.
Oh my god.
He's still breathing. Still breathing. Leave him alone. Frankie.
Yeah, at that point, I mean...
That's gotta... He's covered in ketchup, bro. That's gotta hurt.
Oh.
Getting hit with the baseball bat once is, like, not fun.
Yeah.
But like, multiple...
I know, I think about this sometimes, like, the idea of a bunch of people wailing on you with, like, literally no regard for the fact that you're a person.
Yeah.
Is terrifying.
I've got hit in the back and, like, the side of the head with a baseball bat. And that was, like, I was like, no. Multiple? Over and over?
Yeah.
Nah. Yo, just naked with your bleeding bro.
Yeah, why did they strip them?
Humiliation,
Just
I guess.
humiliation, yeah. Like
If it wasn't for movie purposes, they'd probably just be like completely naked. Like if it wasn't for movie purposes, they'd probably just be like naked.
Yeah.
An example of him and his brother.
Oh, it's alive. Great. Okay.
That was not the most convincing fire.
So what was the intro with him like flying around in the air?
Well, I was like, either way, if your car explodes, like you're not really gonna go flying. So I guess
They had
it's
other
just his
ideas for me.
Yeah.
mental state or something.
Third-degree burns, though. When I was little, I grabbed my mom's hot comb, and there was like a bubble on my hand. A huge bubble.
I'll tell you about apartment basically burned down, and he like his whole I couldn't tell you how much, but I know his whole face was covered in like burnt, like he was like under. It's kind of amazing that he's healed as much as he has. Like you can really only still see it on his hands.
He was living, and it just, that's crazy.
It was like right
Today
at
it
the
looks
beginning
like
of COVID.
Oh,
It was
I was
like
thinking
recently.
this was like this was like years ago.
It was recently. I remember the first time I saw him, I felt bad. I like could not look at him because
man.
his face was so messed up.
A whale show up with $4 million in a suitcase. Where did the money come from to rebuild the pyramid?
Rebuild the pyramids. Watched a movie about that last night. What's that called? Joshua and the.
Oh, Joshua in the Promised Land.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
in the
wait,
end,
I was with you last.
I
Like,
was-
I was like,
That's where I
I was with
started.
you last night. What was it? What did we see about pyramids?
All kinds of people back home, and why mess up a good thing? And that's that.
He just wants to run his casino. He just wants to do his thing.
Yeah.
Well,
They managed to actually de-age and or age him pretty effectively in this.
yeah.
Like it does really look like he
aged
a couple decades.
It was if we watched The Irishman together, when they try to make him look like he's like 30,
Mhm.
because they just have like current day Rob
Right,
DeNiro, and I'm like, this does not work. He's too. They should have just put a double, like had someone younger play him, but. Because it's not like a large portion of the movie was spent with him as like 30. Like they could have just had like a young actor play him. But yeah, that was good. That was Casino. That came out like in the same realm of Goodfellas. I think, yeah, because Goodfellas was 91 or something, I want to say, and this was 94.
Okay.
So this was kind of like the Pesci, De Niro back to back.
Mhm.
And they're both like similar films. Like I'd say.
Yeah.
But they have way different vibes. Like when you. But yeah, that was it. Cameron, Killer Cam. I saw Cam eat today. I don't have to ask. Subscribe to Cam.
Subscribe.
Cam is talented. Watch her videos, man. But yeah. Oh yeah, what makes the whites happy makes the blacks upset. And goodbye.
Phone calls at 3 a.m. Ones I knew.